Welcome back, everyone. This is Cody Hart for Government Accountability. It's October 4th, Tuesday, and I am bringing this update out to talk about an explosive issue that has been circulating the region, Skagit County, and that is the scandal that is encompassing and completely taken over Skagit County Sheriff Mcdermott and Prosecuting Attorney Weyrich. And as many might remember, I exposed this massive government corruption and the refusal of Skagit County Sheriff Mcdermott to enforce election laws in Skagit County, the refusal to even take a criminal complaint regarding election crimes where I had admissions of criminal activity. They wouldn't even take my papers on it, wouldn't allow me to submit it, and referred me to the Washington State Attorney General. And I wanted to just put to bed any last little questions people may have had about how negligent and intentional this is, how it is absolute evidence of Mcdermott and Weyrich, and how come they need to leave and be removed from their positions. So it starts with this small slice of conversation from a much larger video I posted. And I'd like to play that now, and we'll talk about what is said in it.
Yeah, Detective Wiggins. So, I heard you say that you're off. The Skagit County Sheriff won't accept my criminal complaint and to go somewhere else. I do understand that you have a referral ability that I do not have, and you are the Skagit County law enforcement agency with the top oversight of county activities.
So, when you've reported these issues in the past,
Yep.
You have been referred multiple times to the Washington State Attorney General's office. That has been reviewed by the prosecutor, who informed our office that that is the correct avenue for these types of complaints. So that is where I'm referring you to now.
Okay.
That you need to contact them to make this complaint.
Okay. And this is new. It sounds like you've talked, when you say prosecutor, I don't know if you're talking deputy prosecutor or prosecutor, the elected official.
Just from reviewing the prior calls, it was you can do a public information request to get that information if you want, but it appeared that it was the prosecutor.
Okay. Weyrich.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, there you heard it. Pretty horrible when you think about it. And so what I have here is some clarifications and absolute clarifications I wanted to share with people. I've been doing this a long time, you guys. I've been on a lot of paths. I've left essentially no stone unturned. And I still put elected officials and agencies in pickles by documenting their knowledge of situations. That's part of what I do. That's who I am. I don't let any of them off the hook. They can claim they don't know about things. I make sure I document it. But I generally figured this out a while ago. So let's go through some written substantiation that I want everyone to just understand. When people tell you Weyrich and Mcdermott were thinking something or doing something sincere, I want to show I just want to show how wrong they are. How about that? So here we have an email from the Washington State Auditor. I did submit it as a hotline. I knew the answer, but I wanted to get a fresh response to make sure nothing had changed. And you'll see this response to me. It says, your recent hotline submission regarding the Skagit County. We take our job holding government accountable, so use of public resources seriously. We have determined this issue is outside our audit authority. We do not have authority to investigate election fraud. Okay, therefore we consider this matter closed. You may wish to contact the Secretary of State Elections Department. Well, a lot of people told me, yep, that's I've heard that before too, Cody. You should be talking to the Secretary of State's office. Sheriff Mcdermott said that too, and I have done this more than once. It's not my first go around. This is from the Secretary of State's office, and this is a response from Stuart Holmes regarding a 2021 conversation, and this was not the first one I had at that time, but this is one very convenient for this discussion. I want everyone to remember this. I have been fighting election crimes and election fraud in Washington State, and this is in regards to the recall of Seattle Council member Kshama Sawant, and which I provide evidence of election fraud in that recall election, and for the Secretary of State to refer this matter to the Office of Attorney General for investigations. Okay, this is important. You guys probably know where this is headed. So Mr. Holmes replied, Cody, I am not aware of any formal process such as a referral. Oh, they don't know they can refer anything. Huh. You might want to contact the county prosecuting attorney's office. Election crimes, like most all crimes, are typically investigated by the county prosecuting attorney. Okay, the criminal jurisdiction of the Attorney General's office is limited and does not specifically grant Attorney General's office criminal jurisdiction in this area. So the Secretary of State is not going to provide a referral and says the Attorney General can't do anything. Anyway, how many of you knew that? All right, so Attorney General doesn't do anything, Auditor doesn't do anything, Secretary of State doesn't do anything. You might think there might be a misunderstanding with the Attorney General. Cody, you're buffaloing us. There's no way the Attorney General doesn't do this. I've been, a lot of people out there don't know how persistent I am. Thank you for your recent email to the Attorney General's office. This is a email response yesterday, October 3rd. Okay, thank you for your recent email to the Attorney General's office regarding Ballot County and Skagit County. And they describe the situation. And then they respond, with respect to your concerns about criminal actions, I encourage you to contact law enforcement and or your county prosecuting attorney office. In Washington State, prosecuting attorneys generally have primary jurisdiction over criminal investigations. All right. Is everyone getting this figured out yet? Everyone understand now how bad this is? How dirtbad Mcdermott and Weyrich really have put their foot in their mouths, and how the criminal behavior in Skagit County, it may involve a lot of people, but I'll tell you right now, it definitely involves people trying to obstruct the criminal reporting in Skagit County, like Mcdermott and Weyrich have teamed up and conspired to do. They are lying to the public, sending them on wild goose chases, and neglecting their duty because they, again, have betrayed us. They have betrayed us. You can look it up and down multiple times. I've got, I think, one more spot here I will share with everyone. Look at this from the Washington State Office of the Attorney General. Okay. The mission of the Criminal Justice Division. Okay. And it says in here, under state law and the Washington State Constitution, the Attorney General's office cannot investigate or prosecute crimes without a request from a county prosecutor or the governor. All right, so this is going to go off to the governor. Governor Jay Inslee, you've been put on notice. You will be given formal written notice of the crimes of Skagit County, the crimes that have been committed in the election office, and the crimes of the Skagit County Sheriff and the Skagit County Prosecuting Attorney, Skagit County Canvassing Board members Peter Browning, Skagit County Canvassing Board members Melinda Miller, Skagit County Canvassing Board members Gabriel Clay. So everyone out there understand we only have to go so far before we can say we're done with them. Mcdermott, Weyrich, we're done with you. We're done. You're not going to fool us anymore. You're not going to lie to my fellow residents anymore about what's going on. You are part of the problem. You need to go. You need to be gone. And we need to get a real sheriff in Skagit County who will really put these dirtbags in prison where they belong and not completely betray their oath to their office and betray us, we the people. So again, I tried to make this video short. You cannot talk to me or anyone in this county about Mcdermott being a good sheriff or Weyrich being a good prosecuting attorney once you know what I know. And once you look at what I've just shared with you to understand, oh no, Guess what? Cody and all his investigative work is getting to them. They're freaking out. They're trying to stop it. Well, I'll tell you guys what. I told you a little bit ago. We've got something big coming. It's going to be big, everybody. And this is just part of it. I'm telling you, I'm hoping it happens before the November election. But just in case, get this dirtbag Mcdermott out of office. Get a real constitutional sheriff in there. Let's fix this county. Let's fix all these criminals. Get all this corruption out of here and restore our constitutional republic. That's what I got for you today, everyone. I'm smiling because I know something you guys don't know. It's coming soon. It's coming for you. So I wanted to give you all that little cheer, let you know what's coming, and hopefully they don't let me down. Thank you.